Good evening, everyone. My topic on pedagogy of English is scope of linguistic. Let's see what are the scope in linguistic. Introduction, linguistic, definition of linguistic. Linguistic has two main purposes: uses of studying linguistic, scope of linguistic, conclusion. Introduction, linguistic is the scientific study of human language which explore the natural language by observing, gathering and analyzing. Linguistics mainly concerned with the spoken language. Linguistic has been derived from two Latin word lingua means tongue and istic means knowledge. It is classified into sound, structure and meaning. And definition of linguistic. Linguistic is the scientific study of language said by Victoria A. Formin. And then let's see about the two main purpose. And one is study for the nature of the language, and another one is the examine of all the forms of language in general, seeking the scientific understanding. It has two main purpose. One is for student language and another one for teacher for foreign language. Student language helps students to have overview the human language, and the teacher is it's used a great deal for knowledge of linguistic, how the language is pronounced or structured, and how they such as minds, brain and the society among the things. Scope of linguistic, we have two things, one is microlinguistic and another one is macrolinguistic. Microlinguistic, we have phonetics, phonology, morphology, syntax, semantics and pragmatics. In macrolinguistic, we have sociolinguistic, psycholinguistic, neurolinguistic, stylistic, disclosure, cognitive linguistic. Let's see about the microlinguistic. Phonetics, it is the scientific study of speech sounds. Phonology, it is the study of how speech sound functions and language with the speech sounds and organized. Morphology, study the formation of the words. Syntax, it deals with the combinations of words into the phrase, class and sentence. Semantics, which deals about the meaning of formal absence. And pragmatics, it deals with how the speaker uses language. Macrolinguistic, a sociolinguistic study the relationship between the language and society. Psycholinguistic, it study the language and the mind. Stylistic is study how the literary effect can be related in the linguistic features. And neurolinguistic is study how the language has been represented in the brain. Conclusion, linguistic plays a major role in the evaluations and understanding the different tradition and culture around the world. Although human beings have the millennium taken intense interest in language they speak.